Use elimination to solve systems in two variables. The first question we've got right here is 3x plus y equals 10 on the top and 2x minus y equals 5 on the bottom. The first thing that you should notice is that the positive y and the negative y can be eliminated quite easily. So we're going to go ahead and just eliminate these two variables right here and eliminate y. Okay, add the equations together. So 3x plus 2x, we're going to make that be equal to 5x. Then we're going to do 10 plus 5 makes 15. So we've got a simple one-step equation. If you divide both sides by 5, you can get x equals 3. So that works out great. Take this known value for x. We know that x equals 3. And we're going to substitute it back into either one of the two original equations. I picked the top one for no particular reason other than it was the first one. So go ahead and take this 3, put it inside this little set of parentheses I have for myself, and then you're going to go through and simplify this equation. You're going to do 3 times 3 is 9. So basically I'm asking 9 plus y equals 10. What number plus 9 equals 10? That would be 1. So your solution to this is going to be 3, 1. Okay? So we got that first one. Next one. Here's our second example. We have 5x minus 2y equals 30 on the top, and x plus 2y equals 6 on the bottom. I hope that you see you can cancel the negative 2y and a positive 2y. So if I were asked what variable to eliminate, I would say y. You're going to go through, combine your equations. 5x plus x is 6x. The y's eliminate. And then you do 30 plus 6. That makes 36. You solve for x by dividing both sides by 6, and x equals 6. Okay? Substitute the known value for x back into either one of the two original equations. Once again, I did not pick the top one. I picked the bottom one because the bottom one has lower terms with more positives. So go ahead and put the 6 back in parentheses right here, and then 6 plus 2y equals 6. I'm going to write that out on the side here so I have more room to solve it. So it's a two-step equation. I would subtract 6 on both sides, and then I would get 2y equals 0. Dividing both sides by 2, I get that y equals 0. So my final solution would be 6, 0. And make sure that you fill in this blank right here. I'll be checking. So I made a mistake in the last video. I think I've made the corrections to fix it. So let's look at this again. So let's look at another example. This time we'll add an extra step. Nothing immediately cancels. So you look at the equations. You got x plus 2y equals 3, x minus y equals 2. So you're going to rewrite the system, essentially multiplying the second equation by negative 1 so that x can cancel with negative x. So I'm going to change this right here to a negative x. I'm going to change that to a plus y. I'm going to change that to a negative 2. Okay, adding those together, those would cancel. Do 2y plus y would be 3y. 3 minus 2 would be 1. Divide both sides by 3. So y equals 1/3. Okay, but you're going to plug it back in, and then that would become 2/3, and then you would want to subtract that on both sides. So essentially you would do 9/3 minus 2/3 would equal 7/3. Challenging type. Notice that there's no matching variables to begin with. You don't have an x and a y that cancel, or nothing's going to immediately drop out of the equation. So then we're going to need to think in terms of a least common multiple, or LCM, as your blank right here. Okay, so you're going to multiply everything on the top by 5. So that's going to change that to 20x. It's going to change that to 10y, and that changes to 40. Then on the bottom, I'm going to subtract 20x. I'm going to do a plus 12y. Oh, the y's already there, so I'll just put a 12. And then you're going to do a negative 16. Okay, adding all your terms together, so you're going to get, these will cancel out, and then 10 plus 12 would be 22y, and then 40 minus 16 would be 24. Alright, dividing both sides by 22, y would equal 24 over 22, which reduces to 12 over 11. I would have to go back and substitute that back in, so I need to hold on to that 12 over 11 for y. You're going to have to put up with some background noise. I've got my lunch people in here, but from the last equation we have that y equals 12 over 11. We can go ahead and plug that back in right here. So we're going to do 4x plus, and then multiply 2 times 12 would be 24 over 11 equals 8. Then we can subtract 24 over 11 on both sides. I'm going to change that to 88 over 11. Subtract 24 over 11. Make that be 64 over 11. But you have to divide by 4. So I'm dividing by 4. 4 goes into 64 16 times. So my final answer would be x equals 16 over 11. All right.
Oh, wait a second.